submitted by someone that wished to remain anonymous. This story talks about his experience with an exorcism that took place in a small regional village. Anonymous requested the name of the village be withheld too, so instead I will call it Woodpine Village. Now, are you feeling possessed by the urge for more creepy content? Exercise your right to subscribe and cast a like on this video for eternal salvation from boredom. But before we begin, sit comfortably, dim the lights, turn the volume up, and listen to what the world has to say. Now, let's begin. In the quiet village of Woodpine, where the fog hangs low and the pine trees whisper secrets, there lies the ancient St. Mary's Church. As the deacon of this venerable church, I've stood by Father Thomas through many trials, but none as harrowing as the ordeal of Emily Carter. Emily, a once vibrant school teacher, began to change one autumn. Her bright demeanour dimmed. Her smiles faded and her steps became shuffles of a tormented soul. She roamed the village streets, her eyes vacant, her whispers chilling the spine. The villagers' concern grew, drawing Father Thomas' attention during a sombre Sunday Mass. Concerned for her well-being, Father Thomas decided to visit Emily. I accompanied him to her home, a quaint cottage that now felt oppressive, the air thick and uneasy. Emily sat in the dim light, her eyes fixated on the candle before her, her voice a disturbing hiss, declaring possession over her soul. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Father Thomas obtained the bishop's permission for an exorcism. The appointed night brought a fierce storm, as if the heavens themselves were protesting the evil below. We entered Emily's home and found her restrained, a shadow of herself, lost in an abyss of darkness. The exorcism began amidst howling winds and thrashing rain. Emily thrust violently, screaming in tongues, as Father Thomas recited the ancient rites. The shadows in the room danced menacingly, and the air grew inexplicably cold. At the height of the ritual, Emily's screams ceased abruptly. Her body limp. Relief washed over us momentarily, until she snapped to life with a ferocity that was not her own. She lunged with terrifying speed, her mouth opened in a silent, dreadful scream. My instincts kicked in, and I yanked Father Thomas back, narrowly escaping her grasp. The room shook violently, objects levitating and crashing as if in protest. Strengthened by this near miss, Father Thomas's voice boomed louder, commanding the unclean spirit to leave Emily. The tension in the air was palpable, and the fight seemed endless. But then, silence enveloped us, profound and heavy. As dawn broke, the storm cleared, and Emily lay still, her breathing calm and regular. We left the cottage at sunrise, the ordeal behind us, but never forgotten. Emily recovered, her memories of those nights vague and shadowy. Life in Woodpine resumed its peaceful rhythm, but the dark whispers of that night lingered, a chilling reminder of the evil that had almost prevailed at St. Mary's. As I reflect on that night, I am reminded of the thin veil between our world and the one that whispers from the shadows. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, you can always reach me on real@gameacademics.vip. Thank you everybody, and good night.